What if I told you that one of the biggest financial lies ever sold to Americans sounds completely logical on the surface? Two incomes are better than one. Of course they are, right? A husband earning $71,000 in IT and a wife making $62,000 in marketing should be crushing life with a combined household income of $133,000 a year. That puts them ahead of most families in America. They should feel rich. They should be building wealth, maxing out retirement accounts, taking vacations, investing every month, and sleeping peacefully at night, knowing they're financially secure. But instead, they're stressed, exhausted, living paycheck to paycheck. Their savings account barely has a few months of expenses. One surprise car repair goes straight onto a credit card. One medical bill ruins the month. They wake up early, sit in traffic, work full-time jobs, come home tired, order takeout because nobody has energy left to cook, and repeat the same cycle again the next day. They barely see each other except for a few exhausted hours at night. And the craziest part? They didn't fail. They did everything society told them to do. They got the degrees, built careers, got married, combined finances, bought a house in a good neighborhood with decent schools, worked harder every single year. So why does it still feel like they're drowning financially? Why does a six-figure American household still feel one emergency away from disaster? If you've ever looked at your income and thought, we make too much money to feel this broke, then this might completely change how you see money forever. Because the problem isn't just inflation, it's not laziness, and it's not because people stopped working hard. The real problem is something called the two-income trap, a term made famous by long before she became a senator. After studying thousands of bankrupt American families, she discovered something shocking. Dual-income households were often more financially fragile than old single-income families from the 1970s. Think about that. Families working twice as hard were actually less secure. Back in 1970, one middle-class income could often afford a house, healthcare, food, a car, and even family vacations while still leaving breathing room for savings. And most importantly, there was a backup plan. If the main earner lost their job, the stay-at-home partner could enter the workforce temporarily. That second income was like an emergency parachute. But today, we already deployed the parachute before the plane even started falling. Both incomes are now required just to survive normal middle-class life. Housing prices exploded. Childcare costs became insane. Healthcare got more expensive every year. College tuition skyrocketed. Insurance, taxes, groceries, transportation, everything kept rising faster than wages. And suddenly the extra paycheck that was supposed to create freedom got swallowed whole by the cost of modern life. Here's the part nobody talks about. A second income sounds huge on paper, but after taxes, daycare, commuting costs, eating out, convenience spending, second car payments, and pure exhaustion expenses, that extra $50,000 salary might barely improve your real financial position at all. Yet, families build their entire lifestyle around both paychecks. Banks approve bigger mortgages because two incomes qualify for more debt. Families move into expensive neighborhoods for better schools. Car payments increase, monthly bills increase, and before long, both partners have to keep working forever just to hold everything together. That's the trap. Because once both incomes become mandatory, there's no backup plan left. One layoff, one illness, one burnout, one family emergency, and suddenly the entire financial structure starts collapsing. This is why millions of Americans with good jobs secretly feel trapped even while earning six figures. They don't own their lifestyle. Their lifestyle owns them. And the scariest part? Most people don't even realize it's happening because from the outside, everything looks successful. The nice house, the cars, the vacations, the social media photos. But behind closed doors, many families are running on stress, debt, and fear. Fear of losing a job, fear of missing a payment, fear that one bad month could destroy years of hard work. The modern economy convinced people that earning more money would automatically create freedom. But for many households, it simply created bigger fixed expenses and deeper dependence on constant income. Real wealth isn't about how much money enters your bank account every month. Real wealth is flexibility. Real wealth is having options. Real wealth is being able to survive if one paycheck disappears tomorrow. The families quietly winning financially today are not always the ones earning the most. They're the ones who refuse to let lifestyle inflation consume every dollar they make. They protect margin. They avoid building a life that requires 2 full-time careers just to stay afloat. They understand that financial freedom doesn't come from looking rich, it comes from needing less. And once you truly understand the 2-income trap, you'll never look at modern middle-class life the same way again.